Well angry. So this just stops and turns around on its own?
Yeah, stops and yeah. I think you got 3 or 4 to come out though.
Be human.
Oh, be human.
Brodie, tell me how the season's gone for you so far.
I did have 3 winners, but I feel like it didn't go great. Early on, I thought I'm in with a right chance of the championship here, but I've had a few winners and then it kind of levelled out, and yeah, the end of the season was pretty bad actually.
I just don't know how she does it, I really don't. I guess I just have to come to terms with the fact that it's something she loves. I'm very proud of her because she's so very brave and good at what she does. Like any other jockey's mother would be exactly the same as me. We all go through it. You all dread the phone call or see the accident, or then you have to sort of put them back together again. Mentally, physically. I'm probably her little battering ram at times when she's trying to get ready and get back racing. That's all she ever wants to do, so she will take it out on me. So I do have to tell her off from time to time, so we will clash. But that's the only time we ever clash.
Hi, I'm Sarah Bowen. I'm an amateur jockey. I work for Tony Carroll, and occasionally I get dragged around to the races by Brodie Hampson.
Me and Sarah got on great. We've travelled to the races plenty, up north, up to Ayr. You know, we get on really well, which is a massive help. It's helpful to have someone like that in the weighing room. We'd speak on a daily basis, even when we're not riding against each other. We'd be really close.
Yeah, obviously Brodie and I, we get on really well. Whenever we're going up north, I jump in with Brodie and we have but yeah, if we got like a group of pals that are there's a group of us and we all get on really well. It makes the whole day a lot more enjoyable. We do, like you say, we have a bit of a laugh and a bit of banter and take the mick out of each other a little bit. It definitely makes the day a lot more enjoyable. So yeah, no, I say the camaraderie is really good.
It's kind of hard really, because when you're in thinking you're in with a chance, you're kind of really wanting it. But when I realised I didn't have another horse that would win again, I knew Sarah was doing well, and I was just kind of rooting for her to win it really. So Sarah won the championship, which I was really happy about. Yeah, that's it. So we've both had 3 winners, but they recently changed it. That it used to be we would have shared the championship, but now they do it on a count back. So she would have had more seconds or third, etc., than I would have. So that's how it works.
How do you feel about that?
Fine. It's like I was thinking to Sarah about it. And it's kind of, if you win it joint, it doesn't feel as big. You'd kind of rather win it outright. So I think it's probably a good thing they changed it.
Normally, obviously, won it on 3 winners, which normally wouldn't happen. You'd normally have to ride a few more than that. So I hadn't really thought about it much, and neither did Brodie, because she'd ridden the same. And it wasn't until a couple of weeks ago, like before the end of the championship, we thought, oh, I've actually got like a chance of winning this. And then they were saying it was going to go on count back, so it sort of worked it all out. But yeah, so we were like, oh, so Brodie's like, oh, I haven't really got much left to run. So and I was leading it on count back. So yeah, so I was like, oh, well, looks like I'm leading it. So yeah, and then it was sort of like, God, I better start thinking about this now. Brodie and I were obviously like really good friends, but we want to beat each other when we're on the track. So yeah, very.
She's quite scary actually. Yeah, no, I've seen her when I thought, yeah, I wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of you.
So
But,
yeah, like it's competitive. Like I say, out on the track, like they say you're friends in the weighing room, but you're not. No one's friends out on the track, which is kind of true. But essentially, you also look after each other to a certain degree, obviously, because it's a dangerous sport. So
we probably said to you, we have this little battle between each other, because even if not one of us win, if we beat each other, we give ourselves a point because we have this sort of chart.
yeah, so we've made this up for ourselves just to make it a bit more interesting. We did it when we went to Redcar actually the other day, and as it happened, we finished. Was it 3rd last and 2nd last, and Brodie beat me. So yeah, we were going to do the Winter League, so whoever beats the other person, it doesn't matter if we're last or 2nd last, gets a point. And then the winner, if you win the race, you get 2 points. So it's going to run until about March. We haven't put a specific time on that yet. Maybe if I'm leading, we'll be like, maybe we should finish it now.
What's your target now, bro, this for the year?
To ride out my claim.
When?
Next year. I couldn't put a month on it because I'm not sure. with races, what races are when. I couldn't put a time frame, but my target is to do it by next year, by the end of next year. I've still got a couple to ride on the flat, but there's not many amateur races this time of year. I've got a couple of jumpers which you've seen this morning. So I've got Foxborough who will be out next hunter chase season. So I'd like to think he's nice. I'd like to think he'll pick me up a couple. And then going into next year's flat season, we've bought a couple of new ones for the amateur races. So hopefully we're going into it with a stronger team than this year. So hopefully I'd like to say I can do it next year.
So yeah, Brodie's obviously, what's she, 4 away, is she? Keep counting them down when she has a winner. Yeah, so she'll lose a claim, and for an amateur to do that is such a big achievement. Yeah, so it's, yeah, for her to do that is just a massive achievement in itself. Like, there's lots of professionals that don't ride out their claim. So for an amateur that obviously isn't riding every day, to lose her claim, yeah, I'll never be able to do it. So yeah, fair play to her. She's done really well.
And has she spoken to you about achieving it?
Yeah, of course. Like, yeah, it's every winner. She, since you guys have started doing these episodes, and obviously it's become a bit of a thing, isn't it? So I think since she's had 10 to go, like if she has a winner, I'll send her a message like however many left to go. You know, getting better, and she'll always come back with, oh, I think 4 sounds better, doesn't it? Or 6 sounds better, whatever. But yeah, so no, it's good.
Do you think us documenting her journey has put a bit of pressure on her?
Not really. I think I think it's more, she obviously she wants to do it, whereas perhaps if it wasn't being documented, it wouldn't be such a thing. I don't know about pressure, but I think it's just made it more of a thing, hasn't it? So when she does do it, it'll be probably even a bigger celebration, I suppose.
When the likes of myself and Brodie and the Serena Brothertons and Gina Andrews is sort of started out, it was difficult to pick up rides, especially in professional races. But yeah, it's special. It's really special. As an amateur, I think there's only 3 of us so far that have done it, and Brodie hopefully sooner rather than later is going to be the 4th one, and it is really, really special.
I just want to get this. I want to get it done, and I thought with the documentary it'd be quite cool to get it done within it. But obviously I love filming it. It's been brilliant to just show the journey and how tough it can be. It hasn't been a great season at all. Although when we started it at the beginning of the year and I had 10 winners to go, I couldn't really see many winners. So the fact I've had 6 this year, including the bumper and the jumper in Sweden, considering I've had 6, I am pleased. It's just hard. You get to a point where it's been a couple of bad months, but you need to remember the beginning of the year started a lot better than I thought it would have. So no, I think it is, I do feel pressure because I want to get it done, but I'm enjoying the journey. Obviously, I always look forward to the Royal Artillery Gold Cup at Sandown. I've got a horse called Foxborough this year that my plan is to run him in it, all being well. So yeah, I really look forward to that. I'm going on holiday in January to Africa, which is brilliant. I look forward to that, and then get ready for the new flat season. Obviously I've got 4 more to go to ride out my claim, so that is my main aim for next season. I really look forward to getting that done.